Titans! Oh boy, do I have a good one for you. Now listen, I know how much you love to punch stuff, and I knew that if I was gonna make an Arc 3.0 Titan build, I had to bring the Thunder. And not just any Thunder will do. We know all about Thor. We had to bring his daddy. That's right, Titans, in this build, you will achieve the power of the OdinFist. I know, you don't even have to say anything, I know. Let's get into it. So for this build, we're all about utilizing the Thunderclap new Titan ability brought to us by Arc 3.0. What you do is, while you're grounded, you charge up this ultra powerful Titan melee that just throws out a ball of thunder and destruction in front of you, and it just obliterates whatever's in front of you. Now, you don't have to charge it all the way. You can charge it for a little bit and do a little bit of damage, but if you want the full power of the OdinFist, you charge that bad boy all the way up, and you just watch your enemies fall before you. Now, there's a lot of chatter going on about this melee not being the best, but I gotta tell you, if you use this build, this melee is awesome. So what we're doing here is we're combining it with the Titan exotic, Heart of Inmost Light. Now what this does is it makes it so that whenever you use your other abilities, it powers up the abilities that you didn't use. So you throw a grenade, your melee and your class ability gets powered up, so on and so forth. So what we're doing here is we're chucking a grenade. We have the new Titan class ability thruster. So we're chucking a grenade, we're hitting a dodge, and now our melee's powered up. And then we punch and obliterate a bunch of enemies. But that's not it. After that, we're gonna drop some wells, we're gonna get a melee power up, and we get melee power ups from our aspects and fragments. Let's talk about it. So for aspects, we have knockout. That's gonna power up our melee and give us healing whenever we get a melee kill. We also have Touch of Thunder, which is going to be a nice little enhancement to our grenades, which we will be using a lot of. This isn't just about the punch, even though that's the big part of it. We're doing a lot of damage with our other abilities. Now, for fragments, now we have Spark of Resistance, which gives us +10 strength and reduces incoming damage when we're surrounded. And since we're doing a lot of melees, we're going to be in the thick of battle, this is going to come in handy. We have the Spark of Shock, which is going to make all of our arc grenades cause a jolt. Spark of Feedback gives us +10 resilience and increases our melee damage. And then we have Spark of Amplitude. This is going to create orbs whenever we get a bunch of kills while we're amplified, and we're going to be amplified constantly. Now, I got to tell you, you can use some exotics for this build. You can use Monte Carlo to amp up your melee, Delicate Tomb for the Ionic Traces, Traveler's Chosen to get your ability, whatever, but we're not going to be firing our weapons very much in this build. This is all about the OdinFist. Okay, so for mods, obviously we have Melee Well Maker, which is going to drop an Arc Elemental Well whenever we get a punch, and we're going to get a lot of them. We have Hands On, so we get that added super. We have Seeking Wells, because this melee is kind of ranged, so we're going to want those wells to come right back to us and feed our energy. Then we have Well of Ions, which is going to power up our next melee, followed by Elemental Ordnance. We're running double melee resist mods. Elemental Ordnance is going to drop a well whenever we get a grenade kill. Remember, we have to use this grenade to power up the melee and the dodge ability. We have Bountiful Wells dropping double wells for us, and on the solar legs we have Recuperation, so that whenever we run over an orb, we get our health. So we're getting our health from knockout and from those orbs that we're creating. Now here's a little trick for you. Here's how you play this. You're going to want to run up to a crowd of enemies, chuck a grenade, kill them. All right, kill them. You just dropped 2 arc wells. Go ahead and grab those. Better yet, let Seeking Wells bring them to you. Then you dodge. Now, your melee is juiced up and you have a powerful melee. You run into another group of ads, maybe one of them melees you and procs Spark of Feedback, and now you can do upwards of 126,000 damage. Yes, you heard me right. This thing is a killing machine. You're constantly getting your energy back due to Heart of Inmost Light and these elemental wells that you're spawning. Everything that you do is going to spawn an elemental well, and oh, isn't it sweet. Titans, I know you love punching, I know you love lightning, I know you love grenades and dodging and all the stuff that you got with Arc 3.0. You have to try this build. I'm telling you, it's a thing of beauty. But that's it for me. That's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like the video and subscribe. And until next time, peace out.